This is Backcourt with another string of Spacelords. Today is November 11, 2019, and we're coming back to play this pretty awesome game created by Antagonist and published by Antagonist, totally free to the law from Steam Store and the Bethesda and the Microsoft Store. PS4 on Xbox One, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome, pretty cool. You should check it out. You should check it out. It's kind of a challenging game, you know, pretty good, pretty nice. With pretty awesome characters, with a lot of maps and stuff. Very, very good gameplay mechanics. You know, the AI is super smart. I was watching developers in the streams. They did a stream like the last Friday, I believe. Yeah. We're talking that they're making some changes to the AI or the MMR system and stuff like that, just to improve or to balance a little bit, you know, the game. Which is in my eyes is pretty good. In my eyes is pretty good. The developers still, you know, after maybe 2 years, you know, they're working pretty heavily, doing updates to the game, which is pretty nice. Yeah, so you still not play Spacelords, now is the time to check it out. It's a pretty awesome game. It's pretty good. People, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, people. I hope you're coming ready to have some fun. Today we're coming somehow early, which is pretty good. Yeah. Don't forget to follow my Twitters, people. Don't forget to follow my Twitters. Pretty awesome place to know about all the things that I do with the channel. You know, don't forget to follow the Spacelords Twitters too, which is a pretty awesome place to know about the game. You know, follow Spacelords Twitter. You'll be glad you did. You'll be glad you did. It's pretty good. Check out the sound. Yeah, the sound of this game is over the top. It was super high. Yeah, don't forget to follow the Nvidia GeForce Now Twitter, which is a service that we are using to play this game. Follow Nvidia GeForce Now Twitter. Yeah, service that we are using to play this game. We are not playing directly from the computer. We are streaming it from the GeForce Now service, streaming service, which is pretty cool. You should check it out. It's in beta, you know, totally free for the people that are trying the service. Is you can play on the cell phones, on the tablets, or in your computer like I'm doing it, which is pretty nice. Just make sure you have at least 20 megabyte upload and 20 megabyte download stuff connection in order to have the best experience. The service is pretty nice. It really feels like you are playing from your computer. It really feels like it's being playing local. You should check it out. It doesn't take a lot. Of connection, which is pretty good. See if I show you, the game is running, right? I can show you how much it's taking from my connection. Taking account that I'm streaming too. You know, we got what we got over here, 6.7 cent. You know, and receive 20 something, 30 megabyte per second. So they recommend a 15, but I say try to get at least 20, you know, connection in order to use this. Yeah, taking account and streaming. That's why it is, maybe that's why I receive. But look at how much I sending, 7 something, receiving 20, so, which is pretty good, you know. You know, it's not that demanding. Sometimes it's lower than that. Sometimes it's 15, 10. You know, it all depends. It all depends, which is it's not gonna be like that all the time. People, this is the games that we're playing. With champions, with lot of the games that we're playing, games that we already play, like Apex Legends, Planet 2, Ring of the Legion, and games that we want to play, like a War Thunder this Friday. Yeah, we're gonna try to see if we can do it this Friday, which is a pretty nice game. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful game. This our schedule Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You know, today Monday, streaming Spacelords. Tomorrow we are gonna try. We're gonna try to see if we can do another stream. And Wednesday is gonna be our last days of Spacelords. And this week, yeah, because we play every single week. Thursday we don't stream. On Friday we're coming back with a new game. This one, it's not new. It's gonna be like at the third time I play War Thunder. Pretty nice. Saturday Great Champions, and Sunday is gonna be our art stream, which is pretty nice. People remember we got in December 27th. You get to choose between a 25 PayPal donation or 25 Steam gift card. So you watch the streams, so you got your name in the leaderboard. Put your name in the leaderboard by watching my streams in order to get to choose a 25 Steam gift card or 25 PayPal donation. Don't one Q from PSN, welcome to the stream. Don't one Q from PSN, welcome to the streams. I hope you're coming ready to have some fun. It's Don't one Q from PSN. Don't one Q from PSN, say hi. Watch out today, the Germans start today with the joking time 11:11 as Halloween, only louder and much more alcohol. Pretty good, pretty good, Mr. Dow. Don't one Q from PSN, a lot of beer, right? A lot of alcohol and everything, which is pretty good to burn a little bit of sugar. How about you, Mr. The One Kill? How you feel today? I hope you are happy. I'm happy. We're here having fun, getting ready to play some Space Lords. As you can see, like Daniel is waiting for me. You know, it's gonna be a little bit challenging stream, but I'm gonna make sure see if I can do something. Yeah, people, December 27th. Don't forget about it. Uh, you get to choose between 25 or 25 per donation. So you got your name in the leaderboard just by watching the streams. That's the only thing you have to do. Watch the streams, put your name in the leaderboard, get the loot. But you don't have to wait until 27. Remember that we're giving gift cards every weekend to the people. The only thing you have to do is to support my streams totally free with the loot. Yeah. People, let's say thank you to Hasugidon that subscribed to my channel 20 months in a row, which is very nice, pretty awesome. Making sure we can do the giveaways, making sure we can do the 5 boxes and gift cards every single weekend, which is pretty nice. I wanna say thank you to Hasugidon for that kind of support. It's really good. It's really good. It's really awesome. The one Q from PSN says can be better. Luck is currently aboarding me again, lol, and you all fine. Oh, um, yeah, I'm pretty good, you know, it's like having fun and living a crazy life and everything. But this year is weird. This year is weird, man. Yeah, lately I've been escaping like a lot of streams, but now I'm trying to not doing it because it really hurts my the channel like a ooh crazy ways. But the platform itself, the platform itself has some stuff, you know, that they had to fix. But overall, doing good, you know, doing good, doing pretty good. Are you gonna stream today, Mr. Del One Q from PSN? Are you gonna stream some Space Lords? You should do some Space Lords today too. Let me see. There is a lot of people playing Space Lords. I don't know. I'm kind of worried about Space Lords. Space Lords kind of struggling to get an audience, to build a community. Kind of struggling a little bit. I don't know why. People, so you wanna support the streams totally free? You can do it with the loot. You know, you don't have to. You don't have to spend nothing, no money, anything in the streams. So you don't want our content. It's totally free. It's unlocked, so you can check it out many times you want it. But so you say, oh man, let me support this guy at least for free. You can do it with the loot. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat. You know, get a $5. Get a $5 Steam gift card. Get a $5 Steam gift card by supporting the stream. Totally free with the loot at yeah, totally free with the loot and in the following link. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty awesome system, and you get the chance to get a $5 system gift card. You put your name in the leaderboard, in the top of the leaderboards, like Karajuki does every single week. The only thing you have to do is to do the loot many times. Every 10 minutes, I believe, until next Saturday, in order to put your name in the top. So your name appears in the top, like at the first, in the first, you're gonna get a $5 certificate right away. This is not like a random thing. You get a $5 certificate right away. You don't have to do nothing else. Do the loot until Saturday, and put your name in the top. You get a $5 certificate. Pretty easy. So you got any questions? Don't forget to tell me. People, let's jump into the game. I'd really like to talk to you and tell you the stuff, but we're here for the games. Let's go Antagonist right away. Make sure, let's make sure we can have some victories. Pretty difficult. This game is becoming challenging over all the time, specifically now when they introduce like a new guns and new stuff that are super powerful. Super powerful. Kinda misreview in the sense that sometimes you create your strategy. You create a strategy. You say, oh, it's working for me, but right now I have to look for another strategies because the people that has those new weapons and new stuff are basically destroying everybody without mercy. Destroying everybody without mercy. Specifically me, I don't like to be using updates, upgrades, or up stuff. I believe this game is supposed to be a skill-based game. It's still a skill-based game. I'm not denying that, but more than ever now, more than ever, because of those new guns and stuff like that. But in some ways, the new peoples that came to the game have a chance to be at the same, almost on the same level of the people that has years playing this game because of the new weapons and new stuff that they can get it. Which is I got a mixed review about it. I got a mixed feelings about it. So for one side, they balance the new people and people coming over here, and do something, but at the same time, don't let them learn the game. Don't let them learn the game. Sometimes you can see the people doing the same over and over and over, or people falling for little tricks, little things that not supposed they're not supposed to fail for. I don't know when they did the I don't know when they did the update. I don't know if it see they where's the store? Supposed to have the store over here, no? I don't know if see they did the update or we have to wait for the update. Let me check it out. Depth topics. a build for release. Yeah. New stream this Friday. Yeah, that was this Friday. Yeah, I don't believe we had to wait. We had to wait for this because they just announced it this last Friday. The MMR will be streaming this Fridays. But I'm enjoying the month and we'll talk about the change. Yeah, they already did it. They were talking about the MMR and the changes and stuff, which is pretty nice. That they still updating. That they still updating the game and make sure people has a positive experience in the game. Something that I really wanted to happen like that because in some ways, we need new people. You know, we need new players since the community is kind of shrinking a little bit. It's kind of struggling to be an audience. This is not just this game. I noticed that almost every mature game has this kind of problems, you know, to build an audience, to get people together. It's not exclusively Spacelords. Used to be like that with Lawbreakers, a game that we used to play back in the days. And I see many other games that it has like the mature tag in it, being struggling to have a healthy community behind it because the mature audience works, you know, has not a lot of time. You know, the community of Space Lords is there. It's just that they are busy people. You know, they are busy people that works, they have jobs, they have families. It cannot be at the same time playing all the time like other communities where kids are more relevant, where you find kids playing. Those communities always have got people playing, always got activities because uh, kids has time, you know. Kids can play anytime, any moment without problem. It is it is pretty impressive, you know, how good those other games are doing because of the kids, you know. Um, this game has a little bit more deep. It's a little bit more deep than any other game. It says between it's a mix between Gears of War, I say. Very similar to Gears of War. You take cover like a Gears of War. You wait for you know you can use this almost the same tactics that you're using in Gears of War. You can wait for the right moment to strike like a Gears of War. It is pretty complex. Let me see. Because they just talking about like at the Forge. I believe that they're gonna make some change to the Forge too. Yeah, the MMR system is not just it's not just to put you in a match. It has a lot of stuff to do with the kind of guns that you can build, the kind of damage that your guns does in the match. He has a plethora, you know, a plethora of factors and conditions. You know how difficult is the enemy, how easy it's gonna be uh, in relation of your level. Yeah, I see so many little things that they had to take into account in order to make a better stuff. I was learning a little bit about that when they were talking about it. You know, you can basically learn, which is pretty good. Yeah, I highly recommend that you check it out. Those streams, you will glad you will you will glad you did because it's pretty nice. Yeah, gonna it's kind of lagging a little bit because I'm using a lot of service, a lot of streaming service. You know, streaming on top of that using NVIDIA GeForce now. I don't wanna the game to crash or something. Depth Topic 01 01. This week we start a new section with our desktop picks builds. Play like a dev and see if you can do it better. Yeah, what? Yeah, they show a build that you can use in your own game. In this first establishment, a lot of Paloma shares with us why Alicia is her all-time favorite and how she plays with her. Alicia goes fast and her thing is so good. Talent to reinforce that is acrobatic, red. Laura also prefers to play on the safe side, so epimorphosis, rare, is the other talent. A choice because of his healing effect. Oh. As for the weapons, the smoking dazing is perfect for a fast mover. When you are moving as fast as Alicia does, this shotgun provides a lot of added damage, so you don't have to point to get good results. Also, you can drop the ammunition and watch the world burns after this, but perfect to leave messy grass behind. Yeah, Alicia is a pretty agile character. Almost with any guns, I don't have my Alicia. Alicia, I play with Alicia. It's my favorite character in the game, and you don't have to be like a. You don't need to have like a specific build, like the optimum build in order to play good with her. You know, the ultimate when she flies from the skies and everything, it's pretty good. It's pretty good to avoid enemy fire. Yeah, it is pretty good to keep yourself away from bad situations. Taking account people playing as antagonists, it takes a little bit more time than playing as a raider. Playing as a raider, matches are basically instantly. Why I'd rather play as antagonist as a raider, I don't know. I kind of find it more challenging, more entertaining to play as an antagonist than as a raider. But we cannot be the whole time waiting for matches as antagonists. See, I'm gonna wait a few more minutes. Still early. Still early in our streams. See, we cannot find matches as antagonists. We have to go as a raider. You know. Um, One of the reasons. Oh, we got the match. One of the reasons is sometimes you have to wait a lot with the antagonist is like you need matches already in order to. You need to wait for the people to create matches in order to invade those matches because that's what the antagonist does. They invade already created matches from the people. That's what we do. We invade other people's games. That's what they do. That's what we do. I played with Hans the other day. I believe it was Hans, the last guy that we used to play. Oh, we play with every single match a different character, just to learn every single character and everything. Um to give you a chance because this kind of game, sometimes you focus on one specific character. Then for some reason you cannot play the game anymore. You kind of missing out from playing the other games. It happens to me with Lawbreakers. Lawbreakers close. It was a lot of characters that I wanted to play more. They couldn't. I tried a few times. That's it. But there was a lot of characters that I kind of missing.
Come on, kid.
Missed the.
Don't waste this opportunity.
I kind of miss the chance to play. I really like to spawn right away. I don't like to. I don't like to. I don't like to just go. Just I don't like to basically spawn in their face. No. I really like to take some distance from the enemy. Oh, this guy wants to finish everything right away.
Why did I ever think you'd be useful?
Yeah, I like to keep my distance with the enemy. You strike at the right moment. Spawning in their faces is not good. It's not good strategy. Sometimes if they are pretty distracted, you can use it, you know, but you need to be careful. People already know how to. Wow, these people. These people are getting lucky. I didn't know that the freaking Constantine was there waiting for me. Yeah, getting super lucky. Good thing that shy person is not using their abilities, because man, when they just decide to camp in one place, they're not gonna let you. They're not gonna let you, man. The last time I was playing against shy, it was super crazy. It was super crazy. And the way that
I'd really prefer it if they.
she's getting super lucky. The attacks are attacking me first. My attacks are not doing nothing. I'm very lucky, that person. Yeah, one of the problems in this game, it's not a problem, it's basically how the game works. That you will find like a kind of annoying is the way you die from time to time. Really don't understand what's going on.
Amazing.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. That person is always got me. Look, even the Cortez brother, he got me too. Yeah, I don't understand why Chai always got me from time to time. Wow, dude, that strategy is old. That strategy is old.
They found the old bastard.
Enjoy that one, because you're not gonna get me again. Not like that. Enjoy that one, because you're not gonna get me again. I don't know, this Constantine is getting super sneaky. You see? That's what shy with his weapon. See, he decided to kill me all the time. I'm not gonna have a chance against that character.
Shit.
You know?
Nope.
That's one of the problems I find in this game. It's one of the little things, you know, that kind of makes you annoying. It's like see, that person decided to play his role in the way he's supposed to play. You're not gonna have a chance, because the guns. I don't know, man. I really got problems with the guns in this game. I believe that's the only thing that kind of holds the games a little bit back.
You heard it.
In order to build a community. Those guns are super crazy. You can have those guns, but the damage it has to be lower, man. The damage. Some of those guns are super crazy.
Take out the old man if you get the chance. I hate him.
Look at that gun. That gun, it got me from far away. You see? You know how? See, they decided to play the way supposed to play. You don't have no chance, no survival. I thought the Cruise gun has it has a long range. It's a long range electrical stuff. He can link it to other people. He can chain it, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, what is my decoy? Oh, my decoy decided not to do nothing.
This upper you'll wear out my patience.
I don't know if they broke it or my decoy didn't do nothing.
Request special troops.
Yeah, with this character I have, it's difficult to kill me. This character is gonna one of those characters that are super difficult to kill you. You know. Why they are killing me? Oh, I am a person that doesn't play with this character all the time. I play sometimes with this character.
Impressive.
Let me tell you, even though they killed him and everything, they're not playing pretty good. Wow, it took a while, let me tell you. It took a while for me to do the decoy thing.
Perfect. The old man's shield is down. Now's your chance.
Yeah, when two people are attacking you, you're not gonna have a chance. They're gonna kill you right away. That's one thing that you need to take into account.
Shit. The old man's got his shield back and he is advancing.
Yeah, there's something that you need to take in account. Two people attacking you, you're gonna suffer the consequences. Oh, that person is lucky. That Dr. Cosma is lucky. He's always down with the energy down. I never get to kill it. Oh, they win this match already.
Do something now, or they'll get away.
No, they win. They win this match already. Once the counter is there, that's it. I don't. That's another thing. I don't know why for some people the mission advance faster than for other things. I don't know what is the condition. They already win the match. They got some maps like that. They got some missions like that. Like if for some reason they can do it right away, you know? You don't have to. You don't have to be crazy or anything like that. They just. Wow, really, Cosman? Wow, he's in the other side. Look, he's over there in the other side. He still got me. He's over there on the other side. He still got me with his electrical. It's too much, man. You know what I'm talking? At least for that gun, they should lower the. They should lower the. the electrical distance, the range. Freaking shield, man. That shield.
This is part of some good. Finish off your plan.
The shield of
This battle.
the shield of Constantine, super annoying.
Shit. The old man's got his shield back and he is advancing.
Dude, stop telling me stuff, man. That's another thing, man. That they should remove those comments from the guy. Should make an option to remove that. Sometimes it's getting annoying. You just get annoyed. This guy talking all the time about things that we already know is happening. Yeah. Once they got the clock, once that clock is in the top, forget about it. You're not gonna be able to win the match. It happens like in two and three missions that they do something. You have to basically run. You basically have to run because once the clock runs out, you lose the match.
It's time to judge your skills, my young apprentice.
Something that I don't know. I don't know if I agree with it.
You are unworthy.
In some way, they have to do something like that because the matches could be longer. I got matches in this game, 20 minutes, 30-minute matches back in the days. Now it's kind of difficult to do it, like, but see, they don't put those clocks, they don't put those timers. The match it becomes super long. Yeah, so some in some way they had to do something about it. But I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of those missions that has like the timer against me, basically. Yeah, they have to. I am not fan of that mission either. The mission it's kind of difficult it's not antagonist friendly. Yeah, it's kind of difficult for antagonists. Because the first part of the map it could be challenging for the raiders because they need to find where is the protector. Once they find it, it becomes a little bit easier. The second part of the map, they have to defend him, basically, before he reach the other side. Once they reach the other platform, that's it. The counter is there. You don't have no time for nothing. I don't know. It's could be difficult, could be not be difficult. I believe one of the strategies you have to use is once they got the protector, you need to shoot at the protector all the time. I believe that's one of the strategies that you have to use. So it kind of forced the raiders to go after you. Yeah, it's something like that you need to use. Yeah. You will in this game you will lose a few matches until you figure it out. By strategy, it's not the same strategy for every time. It's not the same strategy. Sometimes this same map, this same mission that we just play, sometimes it do super good. Sometimes it's fast like that. It all depends on the traders. It depends on the team that you play against. See, they know what they're doing. You're gonna have a hard time to win the match. Otherwise, you could be successful. You could be successful from time to time, but you need to be on your toes. Yeah, you need to be basically on your toes. People, if you got any questions, don't forget to ask me. We're playing this game. It's totally free to download from Steam Store, Microsoft Store, Xbox One, PS4, and it's full cross-platform. Don't confuse cross-platform against a full cross-platform. It's totally different. Cross-platform is when you game can connect with another specific console, with another specific platform. Like this game back in the days, you only can connect against PS4 or Xbox, once at a time. You know, you used to play. Oh, there's people from Xbox. That's it. Well, it was people from Xbox. So you got another match. Oh, we got people from PS4. It was only people from PS4. But now it's totally different. Now it's full cross-platform, which means that you can play against people from Xbox and PS4 at the same time. I am playing on PC. Almost every single match it has people from Xbox and PlayStation at the same time, which is pretty nice. It's full cross-platform. Spacelords is one of those games. It's between the first ones. This game is between the first ones that has that technology. It's not the first one, but it's one of the first, like the top 5 maybe. Yeah, games that has that technology, which is pretty nice. Which kind of guarantee it has matches like a right away. And let me tell you, I really noticed it. Back in the days, have antagonist matches. It kind of required you to have a pretty low MMR and crazy stuff like that. My MMR is pretty low. It's 9%, as you can see. I am not the best players ever. Maybe you noticed in the last match. Losing like a hurricane, having no chance against Dr. Kurzmans and Constantine. Constantine is superior already in this game. They got the combination, some weapons that put you down, plus the shield. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, as you saw Dr. Kurzman with the electrical thing hitting me from super far away. He doesn't have to be close to you in order to hit you. In order to destroy you, he doesn't have to be far away. Yeah, it's super challenging. The game becomes super challenging. I used to have better MMR back in the days because the game it was more about the skills than weapons. Now it's about talents and weapons and stuff like that. That kind of makes it difficult for experience. Even for experienced people, it makes it difficult to win some matches. They got the upper hands against the Reddit. See you go as see you play this game. Man, I was playing the other day as a raider. This game, super easy. Super easy. Basically, my team was carrying me. I was basically doing nothing. Every time I tried to kill somebody just already killed it. So everybody wanted to do something, somebody else already did it. I said, wow, man, I'm basically doing nothing. Being carried by my team all the time. Valeria, Space Tourist. This is one of the best characters in this game. Valeria. It has some guns and some weapons that are super difficult to get her. Super hard to get her. I see people just quitting matches just because somebody took Valeria as antagonist or as a raider. Like, oh man, just quit the matches. It's pretty difficult. It's not the best CQC character, CQC, I got mixed feelings about it because sometimes it works good, sometimes doesn't work good. Sometimes all depends on the pin that you have. So you connected to a far away person, the host. See, the host is far away from you. You're not gonna have a pretty good CQC experience. See, they are closer to you. You're gonna have a pretty good CQC experience. You know, it kinda CQC relies too much in the in the pin, the connection that you have. And this is not just for this game. I remember God of War. I always put this example of God of War 3. It has like a multiplayer. It's totally melee. It's melee only multiplayer, I believe. And the developers were talking about it, like you need to have a pretty good connection in order for to have a good experience in this game and everything. They they were talking about all the tricks that they did in the background in order to make the God of War multiplayer works. You know, a lot of little tricks, a lot of. I believe they innovated in that aspect. After that, I believe almost every single game came in with a better CQC. But melee combat and games and everything still rely a lot in the you connection. You have a good connection, you don't have no problem. You got a better connection, you got problem because one of the this is not the only factor why he always bring problems the melee. This is not the only factor, but I believe it's because it's not projectile. You know, it's not a projectile system. It's like basically you need to be close to the other characters, you know, and they cannot anticipate. They cannot. It's not like when the rocket launcher when you shoot a rocket launcher, you can anticipate. You can do a lot of stuff in the background on the network. You can how they call it? Predict. Yeah, when you're shooting guns, you know the bullets traveling. You can predict. You can do some trickery in the network. You know, to make sure the players got the idea the bullet hit or didn't hit. You can predict and do some trickery. But in the melee, you don't have that luxury because nothing is traveling. You know, you got few seconds. You know, melee basically is like or hit or didn't hit. You know, you don't have the luxury of the projectiles that you can basically trick a little bit, fix a little bit over here. It get a very good result. Yeah, all those things happens in microseconds, like a milliseconds. You know, you're not gonna notice nothing like that. But that's what I was reading about. You know, bullets, stuff like that, rocket launchers, stuff like that, kind of easier to implement because you can do a lot of trickery stuff like that. But when we're talking about melee, we're talking about CQC. Yeah, it's another kind of another problem because you need to as a network programmer you need to be very careful not to give it the wrong idea to the players. You know, you have to create those systems basically in pretty bad connections environment. You know, if it works. If the CQC works in a pretty bad connection environment with a lot of lag and everything, you got almost guaranteed that it's gonna work when the person has like a pretty good connection. You know, it's another problem. Games like this one that combine both CQC and shooting, you know, become super complex to the point that microsync is still improving a lot of stuff. It's still, the other day they were talking about fixing CQC, doing this thing, doing this other thing. Now they're talking about MMR, you know, trying to fix another aspect of the game, you know, because it's super it has a lot of complexities behind it. It's not just oh, kill the enemy, do these things. It has a lot of little things because you got the AI. That is pretty good. This game has. This is one of the things. Maybe I don't notice it anymore because I know the tricks how to kill the AI in the effective way. It's sometimes they got me. Just so when I was playing Cortez, it's just like I tried to grab it, they blocked me out like right away, like just like a player. You know, the AI is pretty good. This is one of the games that kind of impressive way they have this AI that kind of react to you like another player. It's pretty good. Uh, they got the AI and they got people in the same match, so they have to deal with the multiplayer aspect. Plus, it's a PvP PvE environment, you know, where you have to fight with the AI, but you have to fight with people. Sometimes when in games like zombie games, stuff like that, Left 4 Dead had it pretty good, but other games that like, combine like a co-op like this one, and plus the zombie, the AI. Sometimes the zombie doesn't work right, you know, doesn't work pretty good because I don't know what is that, but the multiplayer games kinda take a lot of resources from the network, you know. I don't know if the zombie they make a client side, so you can see the zombie in your client and uh, more responsive, you know. They, I don't understand why is that, but this game managed to have a pretty good AI, pretty good PvP combo against people, which at the same time, which is pretty nice. Yeah, kinda kinda like games like Evolve and Dying Light that you go against. Dying Light is easier because you know how AI over there. You have like a, you know, you gotta do no Dying Light, no Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight. That's the game that kind of feels like this one. You go four people against one. Yeah, Evolve was like that too. But those games, Evolve has AI, has like a little enemies and everything. It was irrelevant. Those AI in Evolve was like a, they don't, no big deal. That's a good example how why AI in those games are like super bad. But in this one, they managed to have a pretty good AI, pretty good enemies. That they defend themselves. That they call in a strike, and they steal your resources sometimes. It's kind of crazy. And and Dead by Daylight they don't have AI, so they don't have to deal with it. It's just five people in the map. You know, well, they, you can say the generators and the traps could be AI in the game. You know, because that's what you got with the. Um, that's why I compare a lot of this game to Gears of War because it's kind of similar in the gameplay. Well, it's taking some time. It's taking some time to get the matches. I believe we're gonna have to jump into at least, yeah, I don't got the luxury of the time today, so we are gonna have to jump into a raider match just to keep things flowing, you know. Just to keep things flowing. You see, raiders matches go right away. You don't have to wait a lot with raider matches. I believe this match is gonna have antagonists on it. That's why that could be one of the reasons why I was waiting so much to get the matches because there is so many factors. You know, you got the region factor. You have to be close to the servers. You need to. A lot of more people has to be playing in your own region. Games, rated games has to be already formed parties. You know, in order for you to invade that. You know. Uh, Another reason is the MMR. So you got a low MMR like mine, like 9%, stuff like that. Uh, the chance to get a match as antagonist is higher, but you got like a too low like that. You're not gonna find matches. You have to be in between the 20s percent, 20%, 30% in order to get matches. Higher than that it's harder to get matches because almost everybody is between the 20s. Almost everybody, you jump into the game for the first time, I believe they put you automatically in the 20s. So you get matches right away. But if you are lower than 20s, or you're not gonna, it's gonna be hard. If you are higher than 20s, it's gonna be hard too. Oh, let me pick my character. I'm gonna pick it out, Constantine. Oh, that's weird. We don't have
The Protector's lineage has
we don't
guided
have
the
antagonists in
technology
this
of the
one.
ancient world for thousands of years. It's a cruel irony.
Yeah,
that
when there is a lot of
technology
antagonists
that has
playing,
destroyed our
there are a lot of
planet
people playing as
is
antagonists.
now a
It's
memory.
hard to find matches because as antagonists because they occupying they basically occupying the position, you know, in the spot. Or we are gonna play the same map. The same map they already play as antagonists.
But they seem out of it. Should I fix a nice bowl of soup for them? Try overloading them with olive.
Yeah, it is a really. You see, that's the AI putting me down. That's the AI putting me down. Look at how many bullets, man. Oh, he took a lot of bullets. Take it easy. Yeah, the AI is pretty good. They got the ability to put you down like in a blink. You need to be very careful.
Defensive turrets online. An engineer is controlling them.
Well, these people are behind me all the time. Putting me down all the time. You're taking bullets like a what? What is the what is the alip? I have to kill elite. Because you need to know how to get the alip, the energy. I believe it's killing elite. Sometimes the same map sometimes is about killing elite, sometimes it's about sometimes it's about getting it from some place in the map. You need to know how you're gonna get it. But this is about killing the leads. Those are sniper ladies, those are the ones you have to kill in order to get the energy back. Sometimes they are difficult to kill because they kind of disappear. You know, you got this energy. Then you have to go to the Those guys. The floor. I really you have to go to specific ones. The ones that are like a plane blinking like that. I don't know if you saw that one blinking over there. Those are the ones you have to go do something, you see? The ones that are not blinking, I believe, are the ones that already people try it out. You see? With that, in order to find the protector. I believe the ones that are not blinking are the ones that people are ready to try it out. It's kind of difficult sometimes in the beginning to figure it out, how to do the missions. Oh, that person just jump out the bridge, basically. Jump out the bridge. Try not to be in the bit, you know, under the turret stuff. They're gonna kill you right away. They're gonna kill you right away. See you get caught under the turret fire. That one I cannot do it because it's not blinking. You have to go to the ones that are blinking. I believe sometimes you don't have to do like that. I believe sometimes you can go to anyone or the protectors and do your thing. Sometimes you have to. Because this game has a lot of random things, you know. You kind of randomize that. So you don't have the. So it kind of changes the difficulty of the game all the time, you know, by randomizing how you get the alert, how you do the mission too. Which is pretty nice. So you're never gonna be playing the same way all the time. So just calm it down pretty good.
Well done. Hang in there.
Bridge other people. Other people have to come over here or they're gonna be losing the thing. What is that? I need help? I can understand that the person was trying to, oh, I need help, to tell me that they need some help or anything.
Hordes leaving. Northeast platform.
You see, as a radar, it's kind of challenging, but it's like an issue. It's kind of designed to. It's kind of designed to be like a pretty chill kind of gameplay where you don't have to struggle. When you have an antagonist, it's different. You need to be on your toes. But just as a raider without antagonist, it's kind of chill gameplay. You know, you don't have to get crazy for anything. See if I can clean a little bit.
The old guy is down.
Clean a little bit of the enemies. Yeah, we got unlimited ammo, which is pretty nice. I just want it that they make the game a little bit harder, because since we got like unlimited ammo, they should have the game a little bit harder, you know. Oh, Constantine just went for a spin right there. Where's the protect? Where is that protector?
Shields reestablished. Proceeding to the extraction point. Way to hang in there. The shuttle is ready to continue. Request special troops.
Oh, the protector is getting hit very hard. Yeah, we need to protect him. That's the only protector you have to protect him, you know? It's kind of crazy. I tried to avoid fight. It went to from one enemy to another. Oh, Constantine don't run? Oh, I thought Constantine runs. He doesn't run. Wow. Couldn't get the energy. What happened there? What? This mission is lost. You see, people? Just playing against the computer becomes super hard sometimes. People, energy. I don't know. It looks like some. Do the thing, man. Do the thing with the energy. It looks like some people doesn't know how to play the game.
Shields reestablished. Proceeding to the extraction point.
Oh, they put it back, but wow, that was close, I believe.
The old guy is down.
Oh, there is a natural resource thing over there. Oh yeah, there's one. He's taking it. Wow, really, dude? Where's my ally? Oh no, it's not. This one you need to do the natural resources thing in order to get it.
Transport shield regenerated. Let's keep going.
There is no way to do it. You don't get it by dudes. Wow. You don't get it by. There is no another place. Yeah, no. You don't get it by killing elites. You need to basically.
Protective shield regenerated. Let's keep going.
You need to basically come over here and get the protector.
The protector has lost his shield.
Get the energy. You basically had to get your energy. What happened with my Aleph? I just get it. What? I'm telling you, man. I just get 5 Alep, basically. I just get 5 Alep. Didn't get me nothing. Oh, it's so difficult for this character to get the energy back. It's so hard. So slow. Yeah, the frequency characters. It's all about slow and pace. Yeah, what am I getting? Collision. The collision in this game is kind of messed up because you collide with it as antagonist. The little sword is always in your way. As a raider, I believe the other characters can block you out too. It's kind of messy. Oh really? Wow, dude. This is to combat all the time. Coming back, get the energy.
The shuttle is dry again. Hang on while I get more olive.
Yeah, they are no. Look, they went forward without getting the alley. We lost it. There is people over here that cannot figure it out. Still not figured it out, nothing. See? We lost. They weren't getting it. They weren't getting the energy at all. They weren't spawning, going forward. Spawning, going forward. They weren't getting no Aleph at all. That's why the protector was down all the time. Nobody was doing it. I was the only doing it. Only one doing it.
Alright, let's see how you did.
And let me tell you, the Lycos Zion, the left, the person that was playing with Lycos Zion, the left, let me give it the thing. He knew because he was waiting. It looks to me like once he saw people like ignoring the Aleph energy, he just quit, he just disconnected, you know. Say, man, these people. Look at this guys from PS4. This one from Steam, you know, for cross-platform. Yeah, I believe that's what happens. That guy saw all these people playing like crazy. They don't even know. Bye bye. He left. But it looks like today I'm not gonna win no matches. Not even as a rated. That's crazy. That's crazy. First time it happens to me like that. Not even as a rated. As a rated, almost you got like a matches. The matches almost you kinda gotta guarantee. People are gonna get 1 minute only. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna look for some more coffee and check out the house and everything. So don't go anywhere. I'm coming in a couple minutes. I cannot wait a lot because otherwise I'm gonna get kicked out from the game. Yeah, this is my car. Coming back. Coming back for more. Playing Spacelords. Pretty nice game created by Antagonist team. Published by Antagonist team. Totally free to download from PS4, Xbox One, Microsoft Store and Steam Store. Don't miss out. Check it out. Highly recommend that you download it now. Highly recommend that you download it now. So you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. That's why we are here, to answer any questions that you have to. Gonna be, maybe I don't have the answer, but I'm gonna make sure. I can answer in the best of my abilities. People look at the art of our community, Spacelords. A lot of people do art from time to time. The developers of my Christian, they post it in the website. Andrew TG, thank you for the sub. Andrew TG, thank you for the sub. Sorry. Thank you for support my channel with the sub. Really appreciate it, Andrew TG. It's pretty good. Keep it up and welcome to the streams. Andrew TG, welcome to the streams. I hope you're coming ready to have some fun, Mr. Andrew TG. Really appreciate it. Andrew TG, hey, bye, how you been? I'm being pretty good. Trying this game, call it Spacelords. Super challenging. Totally free to download from Xbox One, PS4, and Microsoft Store. Highly recommended. Highly recommended that you download it. How you been, man? How's everything? Yeah. When you subscribe to the channel, you follow me automatically. I don't know. 'Cause I wanna get your car, but since you not following me, it's kinda difficult for me. Since Twitch doesn't tell me. Oh yeah. Pretty good. I got you covered, Andrew TG. And thank you for the sub, man. Really appreciate it. It really helps me to continue forward. It's pretty good, it's pretty awesome. Which game are you playing, Mr. Andrew TG? Really want to know which games are you playing. Si you are a streamer, feel free to shout out your channel, to promote your channel. We're trying to support the people the best we can by allowing people to promote the channels and we do give giveaways from time to time. We got one December 27 where you have to only watch the streams in order to choose between a 25 sticker card or a 25 PayPal donation. Pretty simple, straightforward stuff. No random, nothing over here. So you put the time, you get the loot. That's how it is. Check it out. Andrew TG. Oh yes, pretty good. We got a new sub. Andrew TG, see, I didn't know you stream. I stick with Paladins. I have only seen you around Mix. Oh yeah. Oh, you are the Andrew from Mix. Yeah. On the Fossy Shusty channel and everything. Yeah. I've been streaming like for 2-3 years, almost every day. And I met Fossy Panda Sox and Demonic Kitty Georgia. I met those guys over here in the Twitch. They used to be over here. Then they move on like a long time ago. They move on to the other platform. Yeah, but they telling me, oh, move over there, but I still have to think about it, you know. Because I don't have any. The problem is I don't have any complaints with this platform. You know, I don't have any problem. And Dr. G says, find out you were on Twitch, bro. Oh, this is Batman. See, Hasogidon. He's one of my top. Hasogidon is one of my top subscribers. Subscribing to my channel, supporting my streams since the beginning with 20 months in a row. 20 months in a row, which is pretty nice. He's a good guy too. Good supporter. And Dr. G says, love. Yeah, I'm kind of comical. My way of talking is kind of comical. Yeah, still trying to learn English little by little, little by little. Yeah, Paladins is a pretty good game. I doesn't play all the time, but I got it in my list. You know, this is I got a game list over here. You see Paladins over there. We already play it. These are the games that we play on Fridays, basically. Even though we are playing Spacelords today and Quake Champions on the Saturday, the rest of the games we play in the Fridays, which is pretty nice. Let me put 100 TG in my browser as a subscriber. And an Android TG right there. Another one of my subscribers. Pretty good. Pretty awesome. Are you a streamer, Andrew TG? Are you a streamer? Andrew TG said you speak Spanish? Yes, I'm a Spanish person. You know, acting like an English person. Yeah, I'm Spanish. That's the. Andrew TG, no, I don't stream. Oh, I thought you were a streamer too. Yeah, I saw you. I saw you on the mixer, but you are a pretty good supporter of the Fuzzy Panda Sax. The streamer, I always see you playing. You play Paladins pretty good, and the Real Royale. I played the other day with you in the group. I always have a lot of fun in those streams. The problem is the time. After I stopped streaming, I had to go to my day job, work, then come back in the morning tomorrow and stuff like that. You know, it's pretty. I have a pretty tight schedule. It's kind of difficult to stream and work during the day and then support other people. It's kind of hard. Andrew TG says, but I made a Discord for streamers to freely promote themselves to other communities. Oh, that's pretty nice. Feel free to post it in the. Feel free to post it in the chats if you want. Oh yeah, you cannot put links in the chat, but you can send me the link to me in the whisper. You can whisper me. Woo! You know. So I can post in the chat so the people wanna join. You know. And also, I don't find it hard to understand your accent because in Puerto Rican, so my family, I have grown up around Spanish English, and people are speaking English with a Spanish accent. Oh, so you are used to, yeah, you are used to hear Spanish people talking. Oh, that's pretty good. Puerto Rico, pretty nice country. Well, I am from Dominican Republic, so it's pretty close to your country. This is we Dominican we go to Puerto Rico in boat, from time to time. It's pretty close. Yeah, it's like a couple hours. Pretty good. Kind of dangerous to go in boat, but it's pretty close. I got families living in Puerto Rico too. I got cousins and aunts and uncles living over there in Puerto Rico for many years. And the TG, I know how to whisper on. Oh, I thought that Puerto Rico isn't a country. No, I'm talking about the Puerto Rico, the island. You know, we are pretty close. Yeah, I know. And the TG is a part of the U.S. Yeah, I say we are pretty close to Puerto Rico. Yeah, we are pretty close. There, both islands are pretty close. Yeah, let me see if I can book you in the team because I don't wanna forget about it. Sometimes I forget about stuff over here. See, advice Android DG. Put you in the screen because if I don't do it now, I can forget about it. I don't wanna forget stuff. Yes, pretty good. Well, people, I believe we are gonna have to play another Raider match because this is taking a while. Oof. Antagonist matches, super hard to find. Super hard to find. But the Raiders matches is always on point. Never play this map. Let's see how I do it. Never played this map first time. Might never matter. We have located console. Android TG says, I have some family that live in DR. Oh, really? You like DR? Have you been there? Have you been there in DR? Mr. Android TG? Oh, I'm gonna play by myself. No, I'm not gonna play by myself. There is a way to cancel this thing? Wow. Really? Really, Spacelords? You put me in a game with bots? There is no way to cancel this thing. And Dr. G said, yeah, I have been into Dominican Republic. The food is really good.
If you ask me, you're crazy if you think we're gonna fool them a second time.
The shuttle codes are.
The Fifth Council wants to be fooled. You see? I hope you're right.
Yeah, there is a lot of people in the area.
I'm still here, guys. Open the gap so I can
They
reach you and we'll get out of here.
They cook pretty good. You will penalize when I will penalize. I'm playing for freaking bots. I'm playing with freaking bots. I don't want to play with freaking bots. They don't do the mission. First time I played the map, they put me with bugs. That's crazy. Oh, they didn't penalize me. It looks like they didn't penalize me. Oh, Cody Jacket, thank you for the host. Thank you for the spread the word about my channel. Bringing more people to the stream. Really appreciate it, Mr. Cody Jacket. If you are there, feel free to say hi to the people. Cody Jacket, welcome to the stream. Mr. Cody Jacket, welcome to the stream. So how's you come ready to have some fun? Cody Jacket say, hello, boss. Sorry I'm late. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. I believe this is gonna be our last match. But thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Cody Jacket. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Android TG, the food is pretty good. How about the country? You like the country? You like the DR, Dominican Republic country? It's similar to Puerto Rico, I believe. I believe. I never been to Puerto Rico, but people tell me like it's kind of similar to Puerto Rico. Kind of looks like alike, look alike. How about you, Mr. Karajoki? How you feel today? 100G said, yeah, I love it personally. A lot of beaches, beach to swim, beaches. Yeah, it's pretty good. A lot of coconuts. I have a family that lives over there. Oh, that's pretty good. So you can go anywhere every day. Every day no, but you can go any day. Yeah, you can go any day to Dominican Republic. It's good to have families in those countries because you can go over there and check it out. But Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic is almost the same. It's almost the same. It's pretty similar countries. I believe in the past maybe Puerto Rico was the same island with Dominican Republic. Haiti and Dominican Republic is the same island. Cuba, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, they're pretty similar. Karajoka says, yeah, I am good, but how about you? Feeling nice, feeling awesome. Kind of sad that the games are coming pretty weird. As you saw, they put me in a pretty crazy map with bots only. I play one match as Antagonist, lost it. Play as already lost it. Look at my MMR is super low. I really that's why the reason I'm not getting matches because my MMR is super low. Yeah, my Christian should stop you from dropping your MMR so down. Which is kind of crazy. And you got MMR so low that you cannot get matches. It should be a limit. Karaoke says hello back and hello to all the peoples. Thank you for the loot, Mr. Karaoke. Thank you for the loot. Thank you for support my streams. Totally free with the loot. I really appreciate it. It is pretty nice, pretty awesome. You take some time to support my streams. Really appreciate it. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Yeah. Oh, not even raiders matches. That's crazy. Let me see how many people are playing today. At least for PC. You see, you got people from PS4. You got people from Steam, from Xbox. These ones are the Xbox. They put it like that. They should put the icon. Because they got the Steam. You see the Steam icon. They got the PlayStation icon. What happened with Xbox? Let me go to Steam. Yeah, there is a lot of people playing. Why? How we cannot? Oh, we got one. The same map. I hope that it brings people. If it doesn't bring people, we're gonna have to close the streams. Not because I want to close the streams, because I have to get ready to go to work. That's the only problem with working streamers. We can call it like that, working streamers. Oh no, we got people. We got KKJ over here. What? We got some people go. How I get match with people that has max out levels? It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be. Oh, let me take Dr. Crushman. Dr. Cushman. Dr. Cush. That KKJ is there. I don't know how we get matches with people that are like Look,
My, what do we have?
we got Antagonist too.
More cannon fodder?
Oh man, we are gonna take a hit. At least I got one match as Antagonist.
The council shuttle's ready. If you ask me, you're crazy if you think we're gonna fool them a second time.
The shuttle codes are still valid. The Council does not expect us to attack their headquarters. Your opinion is absurd, and the way you dress is atrocious.
Huh?
So, has Valeria's trophy located?
Andrew TG, I'm off to go find something to eat. Hasta luego, amigo. Oh, Andrew TG, thank you for the sub. Thank you for stopping by too. I really appreciate your support. I hope you can come in back later on, you know. Oh, later on no, because I'm not gonna be streaming. But tomorrow
We have something going on here, kids.
tomorrow we are gonna be streaming. So I hope you comment tomorrow, you know. Or any other day. I don't even know what I have to. What we have to do? Shoot that thing? People, so you know something about this game or about this map, feel free to tell me. Because
One face down. Wipe that freak of nature out.
first time I play this map. Andrew TG said we try if words allows me. Oh, I really appreciate that, Mr. Andrew TG. Remember that we are streaming Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I got a Twitter, so I highly recommend that you check out my Twitter before come to the streams, because sometimes I cannot. Oh, this is ice. No. Sometimes I cannot just. Sometimes I cannot do the stream. But thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. Or you worse too. Yeah, that's the problem. When we work and trying to do like a streams and everything, it's super hard. Oh, the Antagonist is Ginebra? I thought the Antagonist was like a Constantine. Oh, the guy? Oh, is the name of the guy is Constantine. That's what it is. Are you just closer to the peoples? Let me see if I can grab some energy. Shoot that thing.
Teach me how you fight for your life.
I'm trying to. Where's the creature first? Which creature? This creature? We need to destroy this thing first. Oh, Overlord's over here too. Oh, they got Ochi Banks. Oh no, it's not the Overlord, but they got the same mechanics. Oh, the Antagonist is taking a beating, let me tell you. These people are on top of the game. One thing that have been noticed today is like the ping has been pretty good. I didn't have pretty crazy lag today, which is pretty nice.
Out of ammunition.
It is pretty nice that I don't. I don't have any problem with the lag today. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's why I'm getting the waiting longer for getting the match. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe the game. Maybe they fix the game so get matches with better ping. Yeah, because having a match with 1,000 ping. Some people told me I rather wait in the. Somebody told me like I would rather wait in the lobby than having a 1,000 ping match, stuff like that. Somebody told me like, really, dude. I'd rather have my. I don't know, man. It's kind of being in the lobby waiting for matches. It's kind of crazy too. Wow, dude, how you get so close, so faster? Wow. What is my peoples? Oh, we had to destroy all the brains. All of the brain damage. Dude, how you get your brains out like that? That doesn't sound like a pretty good strategy. Yeah, it doesn't look like a pretty good strategy to have your brains out in a fight where people got guns and stuff like that. Oh, immunity. The guy immunity. It's immune. I cannot do nothing. What is that? Little mines. Oh, I can do the thing over here. I can put the energy over there. Why I was running so fast? My character just went fast for a second. Destroy the creatures. Why they call it creatures? It's the consul. No, it's consul they call it? Should put consul, no creatures. Oh, the antagonist kill me. My first kill of the match. Well, see, if we win this match, it's gonna be my MMR is gonna be up a little bit, which is gonna be pretty good for me to find matches, I believe. Maybe you ask, why you MMR so low? Let me tell you, man. I'm getting matches. I don't know why. It's because the level I have, you know. Maybe that's the reason. But I'm getting matches with people that know how to play the game pretty good. Just kill them, man. They just kill me all the time. Wow, man, this is super crazy. I'm getting matches with people that know how to play this game like a lot. They just kill me all the time. They just kill me all the time. Let me see something. Let me do something to the Andros. Oh, I'm following him. For a long time. Yeah, I was following him all the time. It looks like he wasn't the first time for him to come to the stream. Oh man! More brains. Oh, we just did it. The mission wasn't that long. Somebody told me that the mission is super long. Not long at all. Not even one map. It was just one map. That's it. It wasn't that long either. Somebody told me like that mission is super long.
All right, let's see how you did.
Not long at all. One map. That's it.
Kick ass! What a score! You rock. Now check out what you won.
Yeah, it's easy to have a good. Look, I wasn't doing nothing in that map. I got a pretty good points. It's like as a raider, it's easy to get points, get levels and everything. In my opinion, too easy. Yeah, people, today was pretty nice, pretty good stream of Spacelords. Pretty awesome game, totally free to download from Xbox One, PS4, Microsoft Store and Steam Store. You know, it's totally free, you don't have to pay nothing. And I'm gonna say thank you to all the people that was today in the streams. You know, supported the streams and everything, so I'm gonna appreciate that. It is pretty nice, it really motivates me to continue for. Oh, I got another level. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you to .1Q from PSN. Thank you for coming to the streams. I'm gonna say thank you to Android TG. Thank you for coming to the stream. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you to Gaudi Joker. Thank you for coming to my stream. And thank you for the host. I really appreciate it. You spread the word about my channel. I'm bringing more people to the streams. Really appreciate all of that. People, don't forget to follow my Twitters. My Twitter's a pretty awesome place to know about all the things that I do, you know, all the platform that I use and everything. You check it out on the Twitters. See, I don't stream tomorrow. I'm gonna post in my Twitters. So it's pretty important that you have my Twitters. Pretty important. So see, if I'm not gonna stream or anything happens, I'm gonna post over here. You check it out. You know, because back in the days we used to have a Twitch like a Twitter thing integrated. They just remove it. It was pretty good because you can use it to tell the people, you know. But now we have to rely on other platforms. People, check it out. The Spacelords Twitter, pretty awesome place to know about the game. So you wanna know more about the game, all the things. Look at somebody make a comical thingy, you know, about Spacelords comics. Pretty nice. Yeah, you're gonna find a lot of information about the game, discounts and stuff like that. The streams, if they're gonna do streams, they're gonna put it there too. Yeah, Twitter is pretty good platform. Yeah, people, don't forget to follow the NVIDIA GeForce Now Twitter too. This is a streaming server that we are using. We are using to play the game. This game, maybe you believe that we were playing in the computer. No, this is not working. My computer is working in the service of the NVIDIA GeForce Now, and being streaming to me through an application. You know, it feels good. It feels like it's running on my computer. It looks good too, as you can see. You know, and the good thing is that I can cramp all the graphics up. You know, I can crank all the graphics up. You still have a pretty good memory space and pretty good performance in my computer because it's not running directly in my computer. It's running in the service of NVIDIA, which is pretty good technology. Yeah. It's totally different for any other streaming service. This is integrated with Steam, so every single game that you have in Steam, it carry over to the NVIDIA GeForce Now, so you don't have to rebuy your games again, you know, which is a plus. It's pretty good. You just install, put your Steam credentials, you got all your games over there. Pretty nice. People, this is our games list. All the games that we already play, like a Paladins and the Split Gate. The games that we're playing, like a Spacelords and Quake Champions, and the games that we want to play in the future, like a War Thunder this Friday. You know, it's gonna be pretty nice, pretty awesome. So you want me to play any specific game? Don't hesitate to tell me. Don't hesitate to tell me. We're gonna make anything possible to play the game. You know, we check it out. We're gonna play. We're gonna learn how to play. They put it in the stream. See that the game fits. It's not guaranteed. I'm gonna put it, but don't hesitate. Do not lose nothing. Oh, telling me Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Space Lords people. This is our schedule. You know, Thursdays off. We are not streaming on Thursday. Friday, we got some War Thunder to do. Saturday, the next Saturday, Quake Champions, long streams, and the Sunday, art streams. Another page of the Lubricants Fanar was that like we did it last Sunday, but it's gonna be a character instead of be like only the symbol. Symbol that we did it pretty good. People remember that we got a giveaway. It's gonna be on December 27th, which is very nice, very awesome. So you wanna get something from the channel, I highly recommend that you check it out my streams. Every time you check it out my streams, you get points that puts your name in the leaderboards. You know, keep your name in the leaderboards by watching the streams until December 27th. In order to choose a 25 sting gift card, 25 per donation. It's pretty easy. You have any question, just ask me. You know, you don't have to do nothing. You just watch the stream. And let me tell you, 5 people are gonna be the winners. They're giving a lot of opportunity to the people to get the points. So don't miss out. Don't miss out, people. Let's say thank you to Hatsukido for subscribing to my channel 20 months in a row. 20 months in a row. Thank you, Hatsukido, for your support. Really appreciate it. Thank you for allowing me to do those giveaways and helping me with the $5 I think you've got every single week. And people are getting stuff every single week without mercy. So thank you for all of that, Mr. Hatsukido. I'm gonna say thank you to Andrew TG that just subscribed to my channel. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. You decided to support my streams with the sub. Keep it up, Mr. Andrew TG. It really makes me happy. Really makes me happy. People, if you wanna support the stream, it's totally free. You cannot do the subscription. You know, you can do it totally free with the loot. It's a way to support the streams for people that cannot subscribe or don't want to subscribe. Or, you know, you can do it with the loot. It's gonna be. It's not the same, but it's something that really helps me to continue. You know, so don't miss out. The link is in the chat. Support the stream totally free with the loot because you get a $5 Steam gift card. See, you put your name in the top of the leaderboard as the loot. You know, Cody Joker is the one in the top right now. Nobody wanna defeat him, but so you defeat Cody Joker, put your name in the top. You know, by supporting the streams with the loot, you can get the next Saturday. You can get a $5 Steam gift card. You know, do it today. Do it tomorrow. Do it Wednesday, Fridays. Every time I do the streams, do it because the Saturday you can be the winner. And let me tell you, some people are saying like, oh, we don't have no chance because karaoke is always doing it. People, karaoke is giving a lot of opportunities to the people, you know, to do this, to get the weekends. Every single weekend you can get a $5 karaoke is doing a lot of look at today. Today he didn't came. He came pretty late. You know, yesterday was like the same. Saturday was the same. Karaoke is giving opportunity to the people to get it. So you don't get it, it's because you're not doing nothing. You know. Unfortunately, these teams I used to give it for free to the people, but no anymore. You know, you gotta help me a little bit so I can help you a little bit. And let me tell you, you get more from the channel. You get more from the channel than I'm getting from the support of the loot. You know, every time you do the loot, you get more. You get $5 things got right away. I get cents. That's what I get from the loot, cents. My first payment of the loot is coming through. Guess how much it is? It's just $5. $5. That are gonna help me, you know, to pay for one time, you know. But it's not crazy amount. Another awesome stream back. Another awesome stream. Bye. Catch you tomorrow, mi amigo. Oh, catch you tomorrow, mi amigo, too. I really appreciate it, Mr. Karajoki. All the support, all the things that you're doing for my channel. Really appreciate it. Keep it up. Keep it up. That really is making me super happy. Super happy that you are in some way, shape, or form. You know, trying to pushing forward the channel little by little. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's one of the things that we're gonna say. I wanna say about that. You getting more, so don't miss out, man. Don't miss out. Do the loot thing. You know, get a $5 just think of the car, and get your stuff. You know, it's not like you're gonna do it today. That's it. No, do it every day. Get your name, the little boards of the loot, and get the $5 just think of cars. No, it's pretty good. I'm pretty sure people believe. I'm getting like a lot of money. I'm gonna show you. I'll show you how much I get. I'm telling you, my first thing is going through right now. My first payout is going through right now. I'm gonna show you. How much you think it is? Let me see. Dashboard. Maybe this is the dashboard. Yeah. How much you think it is? $4.82. That's my first payment. $4.82. I'm not getting nothing from this. You know. So you believe I'm making bank with this? You know. You get. I'm telling you, you're getting more. Because what is the objective? The objective is to support the viewers. That's what my channel is about. It's about supporting the viewers. It's not about me making all the money. No, it's about supporting the viewers. So if you want something, you know, keep watching the stream, keep doing the loot. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. This is not a scam, people. This is not a scam. People, let's say thank you to the people that hosting my streams. Pretty awesome group of people hosting my streams all the time without mercy. I'm gonna say thank you to Hasagidan. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel, bringing people to the stream. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you to Jello Blero. Thank you for giving me free advertisement without mercy too. Really appreciate it, Mr. Jello Blero. I'm gonna say thank you to America X. Thank you for the host. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you to Demonic Georgia. Demonic Georgia. Thank you for spread the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome, pretty good. I'm gonna say thank you to Fussy Panda Sucks. Thank you for giving me free advertisement without mercy. Really appreciate it. Keep it up. Keep it up. I'm gonna say thank you to Ranging Spam. Ranging Spam. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the host. Really, really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you to Thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word of my channel, bringing people to the stream. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you to Eco all day. Thank you for the host. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. It's pretty nice. Keep it up, Mr. Eco all day. I'm gonna say thank you to Station 6. Station 6. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the spread the word about the channel. Bringing more people to the streams. Really appreciate it. Get dang it hard. Thank you for the host. Thank you for your support. It is pretty nice, pretty awesome. Golden Freeman, thank you for giving me free advertisement without mercy. It's pretty nice. Sorceress. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream. X-Fear Frost, thank you for the host. Thank you for giving me free advertisement without mercy. AC80, thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word about my channel, bringing more people to the streams. Really nice. I'm gonna say thank you to Talkers. Talkers, thank you for the free advertisement. It's pretty good. Without you, it's not gonna be possible. You know. I'm gonna say thank you to 190. 190. Thank you for the host. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. You're doing pretty good with the hosting right there. Keep it up. Limit. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the spread the word about my channel, bringing more people to the streams. Really appreciate it. Keep it up. Sufficient Geometries too is hosting my streams with Marches. Thank you for giving me the free advertisement. Really makes me happy. It really makes me a pretty good person in the future. Yeah, it really makes me happy. It really makes a difference for the people that hosting my streams. Maybe you believe, oh no, it's not doing nothing. Yeah, it's doing. And let me tell you, the support for the people that hosting my stream is coming. I just struggling a little bit with the economical finance things in the channel, but once I get some stuff back, not from you, this is coming directly from somebody else. Once I get some monies, I'm gonna keep doing the support to the people that are hosting my streams. You will notice how I support the people that hosting my streams. You will notice it could be different ways. Could be watching their streams, could be with the BTs, could be basically the last time I was doing with the BTs, giving some BTs to the people that hosting my stream. Just to say thank you to them and everything, just to give it back something, just to give it back something to the people that put it some time, put it some resource, because they could be doing something else in the channel. They could be running reruns, rerun and hosting other people, See, they decided to host me. I really like to say thank you to the people in some different ways. Let me see, the Great Father is doing this. I always like I see the Great Father. No, it's like some people has the same kind of look alike, car. People remember that we are gonna raise somebody. We're gonna raise somebody. So please stand by. We do that after every single stream. It's a way for me to support other people's. Let me check it out. Let me see who is the one. Is the from is the Q one, the 1Q from PSN is streaming? No, he's not streaming. Is Android TG streaming? No, he's not streaming. Is Scouty Jerk streaming? No, he's not streaming. And checking out the people that support my streams. Came over here, today. My subscribers, people that subscribe to. No, nobody's doing nothing. Yeah, nobody else is doing the thing. Is nobody else is doing the thing. Let me see. Sophia Pons, Matt Dead Saints. Yeah, there is some papers. Let me see the games. Oh, this guy is playing the Death Stranding, and it's good. You're gonna. Let me see. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna rate this guy. I never read it before. I believe I read it one time. That's it. We're gonna read it again. Oh, it's starting soon. Pretty good. It's pretty good that the stream is starting soon, so we're gonna be reading this guy. So you have something to do. I'm sorry. So you have something to do. Feel free to go. Let me check out my sound. Yeah. So you have something to do. Feel free to go. And see you tomorrow. See you want to be part of the raid. You can stay in the chat. You don't have to do nothing. Just stay in the chat. For the raid, it's gonna be pretty great. So we are, for the records, we are raiding these guys. Please stand by. And remember, we're coming tomorrow with another stream. Yes, you wanna make some noise in the other channel, you can use this. Supposed to use my own emoji and everything, but not a lot of people has the emoji. My emoji, not a lot of people are subscribers. You can change it if you want for my emoji, the hearts and something. But make sure you're using the raid one so they know they're being raid. So you wanna do, you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to do nothing. If you wanna do some noise, you can use that one. Or you can create your own one. But try to make sure to use the one that say raid so they know. People, thank you for your support. Thank you for coming to the streams. I really appreciate it. We're coming tomorrow. Thanks for your support. We're coming tomorrow. Tuesday. at 11 a.m. USA is time, you know. I believe it's GNT something. I don't remember. GNT 5, I believe. Yeah. You Google it to make sure, you know. Either way, we got like a little clock that kind of tells you, you know, how many hours or how many minutes towards this next stream. Past 11, it go back to 24 hours, so don't get confused. Sometimes it's 11:15, 11:20. You still no starting the streams. Don't miss out. See, I don't hesitate. Don't get nervous or anything like that. Don't get desperate, because sometimes I don't put nothing on this Twitter is because I'm gonna do the streams, you know. I only skip my stream after I announce it, you know. I try to announce it. One time happens that I didn't announce it because I was super sleepy that day. I kind of forgot. But when I basically 90% of the time I announce it first, then, you know, so you know that we are not gonna stream. Stuff like that. People, we were playing Spacelords, pretty awesome game created by Microsteam, published by Microsteam. You can get it totally free from PS4, Xbox One. This thing is stored on Microsoft Store. It's a pretty challenging game. It kind of requires some brain, you know. It could be fun too sometimes. So it depends on the people, the level of the people, because the maps, the mission goes sometimes goes difficult, sometimes it goes easy, depending on the people's MMR levels and stuff like that. So don't miss out. Check it out. It's totally free. You know, you download it, try it out. If you don't like it, you can move on. At least try it out. At least try it out. So you don't feel the blame. You know, you don't feel the blame like, oh man, I always wanted to check it out again and never check it out, you know. Check it out, it's gonna be good. Yes. Well, thank you for the support, thank you for everything you do, and see you tomorrow with another stream. So I'm gonna say bye bye.